take a sip of this. Look at this cup. I don't know if this picks it up on camera. There's lights on the bottom of it. Let me see if I can tilt it for you guys. You can actually, it actually lights up when there's a beverage in here. It is so freaking cool. My son got this at some sort of eatery. It says Bacardi on it, and it's got the little bat. I think he got it for like around Halloween last year, and it is just the coolest thing. It has a battery on the bottom here that you can, you know, you can twist it open and put, I think it's like a, one of those 2032 batteries, you know, the type that you wear, you know, you put in the little discs. And yeah, it just, it lights up whenever there is a beverage in here, of course, a cold beverage. But if there's no beverage and it's dry, then it just shuts itself off. And so you can, it's kind of like a lighted, there you go. I don't know if you see that. Do you see that? It's like a lighted pool. When you look in it, it's just got lights on it, which it can be a little annoying, especially if you're staring right at the light. You kind of have to close your eyes when you're drinking. But it is very cool. I thought I'd mention it. So how is everyone doing? Oh my gosh. Like, are we having cabin fever or what? So Atlanta is, well, Georgia in general is starting to open up. Some of the salons, hair and nail salons. Now I know that there are a number of people that I know that are dying to have their hair cut and to have their nails done, men and women. Oh my gosh, they were saying that they're taking bookings, and that I think only 1 or 2 people at a time are allowed in the salon with social distancing. They must wear masks. Of course, the salon owners are wearing gloves, masks, and disinfecting between each client. So we shall see how that all goes. I am not in dire straits right now to do my hair. I'm keeping it pretty curly. You know, just my natural curls. There you go. I did my own coloring about a week and a half ago. I did the I think it was the L'Oreal Excellence. So I put a box of that on my head. I think I did a pretty good job, and I'm fine with it. And it blended into my existing salon color. I don't see a major demarcation or anything, so I'm cool with that. I'm staying indoors. That is good for me. And then one of the things I'm going to be talking about is my nails. By the way, this segment is my recent favorites. This is more like a March, April favorites. It's just manifested into the April favorites, most of which because I haven't been going out, so it's not like I've been able to really, you know, shop around or go to a store, window shop, or discover new things. Unless they were online, or unless in a couple of cases they were sent to me to try. These are usually, you know, just things that I had around the house that I've been using and loving. So yeah, so let's get into it. Maria, ramble, let's get into it. Okay, in no particular order, I'm going to start, and I'm going to start with my watch. Now, I don't know if, I have been wearing this watch for a couple of months. I haven't worn it recently because there's nowhere to go to wear it. I do try to wear it around the house and to take the puppies for a walk, because it is a, it does keep a track of your steps and all of that. But this is an iWatch, not to be, ITOUCH, sorry, ITOUCH wearable watch. This is not to be misconstrued with the Apple Watch. But I don't know if I can show you this, guys. Hang on, let me do this and tap it. There you go. It's got all kinds of fun watch faces that you can look at. It's got a bunch of buttons here that you can push for settings and stuff like that. It has, well, let's see, the calories that I've burnt so far, which hasn't been a lot. It does do your sleep, and I'll put some of the screens up here, like on the side, so you guys can see better. It does my blood pressure. It actually, there you go. Let's tap it again. There, do you see that? It does my blood pressure, so I can actually take a measurement of that. It does a whole bunch of things. It does my blood oxygen, which, believe it or not, right now is a big deal because, like, if your blood oxygen drops, they're saying that could be a sign of having, you know, the virus and everything. There's this thing. You know what? I'm gonna just take it off so I can show you guys better. Supposedly, if your blood oxygen drops, that's when your lungs are having a problem. So there is that. You see, you can just kind of like hold it and it will measure it. And there's the sensors are right here in the back. There you go. So you can see all that. It goes against your skin. It's got all kinds of sports modes, so you can exercise however way you want. Football, basketball, soccer, tennis, golf, cycling, hiking, you name it, running. It has all of those. And then it also has a really cool feature. Oh, it does have the weather. There's the weather. Let's see. And current weather. And then it has notifications. It has a camera remote, so I can actually trigger my phone's camera with this app. Believe it or not, it has a music remote, so I can do music from my phone. And then it does have notifications. I'm trying to see if I can do a notification. Oh, there it is. Notifications. So there's that. You can see that. And it's got notifications for like Instagram, I believe Twitter. It doesn't have it for like the Apple specific iMessage, but it does have it for everything else. It might have iMessage, you know, I don't know. I'm going to check. I'll put it up here on the side screen for you guys. But anyway, this whole gizmo doing all of this, I bought this a few months ago, and I bought it at, I believe, Macy's. It was on sale for $99. Was it $99 or maybe even cheaper than that? But I was like, wow, you know, normally I would pay, oh gosh, what is it, two or $300 for the Apple Watch? Yeah, I think it's about like $299, $399, maybe even more for the Apple Watch. And I did have that. I kind of shared it with my son a while back, and then he took it back because he needed it for his workout, so I let him have it. It was no big deal for me. And then I went ahead and I kind of started to miss the whole activity part of the watch, and of course the messaging part of the watch, plus the weather. I do like to see those little suns and clouds and everything come up. So I just happened to run across this iTouch wearable watch, and I was like, okay, it does everything I kind of need it to do. I don't need to spend $300-400 on it. And the other thing that I love about this watch, honestly, is the battery life is unbelievable. The battery life lasts like a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks on one charge. I kid you not. Like when I was at work, you know, daily and wearing it every day, wearing it for, you know, 8-10 hours straight, 14 hours straight till I came home at night, I would not need to go ahead and hook it up to charge. I would not need to do that for at least, I would say like 10 days, almost 10 days of activity, which never happened with the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch, I mean, it was down to nubs by the end of like the day and a half at the most. Plus, if you had a lot of things like turned on for notifications and things like that, it would just drain the batteries like nobody's business. So you had to really plug it in almost on a nightly basis. You had to go ahead and plug that sucker in. So love, love, love. Highly recommend if you are in need of a you know, this type of watch. There are faces that you can download from, I believe, their website and their app. They do have an app on the phone. I didn't bring my phone in here, but they do have an app on the phone that you can sync up and download third-party faces for this watch. It's kind of like open source, so they allow people to, I guess, you know, design faces for it. So there's always like new faces coming out. It's really, really cool. And I'm really enjoying it. So, okay, move on, Maria. That was that. Okay, the second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the Ultra Lash Booster by Cosmesis. I recently did a before and after review of my lashes. I took before pictures, and then I took 30 days later pictures, and that was like about a week and a half ago. I've, you know, been using this at least, I use it every day, at least once a day. I try to make it a point to remember twice a day. Sometimes I fall into bed and I don't remember. But I haven't worn mascara for the longest time since I've been home, and I've just been diligently using this. And I put on mascara today. Now, let me see if I can get in close for you guys to see. I'm going to close my eyes here. I could not believe when I put on my mascara. Now, I don't have any other, what are those things called? Lash primers that are kind of like white in a tube, and they have fibers in them, and you're supposed to put it on your lashes before you put your mascara on to build up, I guess, the look of the longness of the lashes. So I don't have anything like that. I did use my little curler to curl up my lashes this morning, which I've not done in months. And then I put on just some regular, I think it was the Essence Princess Mascara, and that was it. And I couldn't believe how long my lashes were and how thick they were. Because, you know, I don't fiddle with them every day, is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not a fiddler with my looks every day. I know maybe I'm supposed to be. I'm a skincare. Now, I do skincare. Remember, I do fiddle with my skincare every day, but I'm not a fiddler when it comes with my makeup every day. So I hope you get that kind of, you know, understand that. So when I did fiddle just now with my lashes to put on my mascara for starting to do the camera, you know, thing here for you guys, I was like, whoa, like I remember I had to go finding my lashes. My lashes were nowhere to be found. Seriously, I got bunny rabbit lashes. Did not get the great lashes when it came time. God did not provide me with great lashes. That, you know, that line, I wasn't in that line. I was in the great hair line, you know, to get great hair, but I wasn't in the eyelash line. So, yeah, I had to do what I had to do. So yeah, I've like I said, I've just put the Princess. I'm looking down here at my monitor. The Princess mascara. I did put a tiny bit of eyeliner, just a tiny bit. I'm not great at eyelining. I don't do little cat eyes and all that stuff. I know all the other makeup gurus do that, but I don't. But I was very, very impressed, to the point where, you know, they sent me this to try. I've been trying this now for, I would say, well, it's over 30 days, so I'm thinking like 45 days almost. And it does take a while to see results. You know, that first 2 or 3 weeks, you're not really going to see anything. I think it's all like prep work. But the last like week or so, I've really seen some, you know, going on growth here and lengthening, more lengthening and thickening. And this is not cheap. Seriously, not. It's, you know, it's like, I think a little over $50 or something. It's not cheap. So I was like, you know, if this don't work, I'm not, you know, getting another one or buying it. But I'll tell you this right now. I swear on my puppies' lives, and you know how much I love my puppies. I will pay out of my pocket for the next wand of this. And let me show you this, guys. It's like a little wandy applicator. Now, it's not, it's not what do I call one of those tiny little brushes that you brush, you know, on your lashes. It's not one of those. It's an actual wand, which I kind of like because it like makes life a lot easier. I feel like I'm just applying you know, like a mascara, and I can feel if I do it right, I can feel the dampness of whatever this is, serum on my lashes, so I feel the dampness of it. So I know I'm doing it right. And yeah, this is like good for 2 years, 2022. I see the expiration, but obviously I'll be running through it before that time. And yeah, I'm determined to keep buying this. So yeah, this will be coming out of my pocket. So that's that. And I'll leave the link below in case you guys want to go up and look at it and read about it and read the ingredients. It has some sort of stem cells in it, peptides and stem cells. That's all I know. It's got purified water as the first ingredient and a lot of grapefruit extract and glycerin and pentapeptide 17, which I have seen in other serums. So I don't know, you know, what that does, but it's got lecithin in it also. So it's got a lot of good stuff in it. There's been no irritation on my eye. I wanted to tell you that again. You know, just put it out there. You do you. Obviously, I'm not a dermatologist. Disclaimer, disclaimer. If you have any eye irritants or anything going on with your eye, obviously consult with your, you know, eye doctor or regular doctor to make sure everything's okay. But I have personally not had any eye irritation, any burning, anything of that nature. So I am really happy with it. Oh, burpee, burpee. I'm going to take a sip. The other next thing I want to talk about is the glycolic cleanser. This one is by Open Formula. I have been using this over 30 days now. Again, about that 45-day mark. I use this about once a day. I don't use it twice a day. I use it once a day. So I usually use it in the, do I use it in the morning? Yeah, I use it in the morning. So I've been using this formula in the morning, the glycolic cleanser. I usually do something else, maybe regular soap now at night. I really like to disinfect my face as much as possible. So I'm using, sorry, I'm wiggling around here. I'm using kind of like a washcloth system to get, you know, the day's stuff off of me. But yeah, the glycolic cleanser in the morning, it is 10% glycolic acid in it. It is really non-foaming. It's just a regular kind of liquid stuff. And really, really liking this, guys. At first it was like, well, you know, for my mature skin, is it hydrating enough or is it drying it out or anything like that? And I think it took my skin a couple of days to acclimate because it was like, wow, we're used to like suds and we're used to like moisture and all of this stuff. And this is really, really a liquid that just does not, you know, really foam or do much. As far as, you know, you don't see much happening. But let me tell you, underneath the hood, you really do see results. I saw brighter skin. I saw a lighter texture, just more of a glow. I think there's something going on with a, you know, a subtle peeling effect. I don't see like, you know, little flakes or anything coming off, but I do see just you know, just lighter skin, just lighter. I can't explain it, but I really do like this a lot. I'm continuing to use it. A little goes a long way. Again, guys, this is 4 ounces, and it doesn't cost that much. Nothing on Open Formula costs that much. And if you become a member, I haven't been a member yet, but I'll probably be a member because you get like 30 or 40% off. I mean, it's some ridiculous discount if you're an annual member. And I think the annual membership is maybe $30 or $35. So honestly, if you just buy a couple of things one time, you've already paid for your membership. So definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, this is something I'd probably keep in my arsenal because it's just, especially in that, you know, summer months and everything, I really like it. Really, really like it, guys. So here's the bottle, just in case you want to look at it. And I've taken some snapshots of the bottle from their website, so I'll put it, you know, up here somewhere so you can see it. And again, really doesn't break the bank. So Really loving it. Okay, put that aside. I've got two other things from Open Formula real quick. These are both, one is a serum and the other is oil. This is the 100% squalene, however you want to pronounce it, oil. This is the bottle I haven't even opened yet. I have the other one up somewhere. It's in my closet. I was running around today, and so I couldn't grab it, so I grabbed the other one that was actually in the box. I haven't opened. A little goes a long way. A couple of drops on this, a very light oil, a very beautiful oil. Use it at night. That's what I use it for. You know, I rotate my oils, you know that, guys. I have different oils, and depending on what my needs are for my skin that day, I'll go ahead and pick an oil. So I have been using, let me see how much time I've got. I'm doing good. Okay, I have been using this, you know, the past it's over 30 days now. Now, not every day, so going on 40 days now. Not every day, but, you know, when I am grabbing for an oil, predominantly, I'm trying to use the squalene oil because it is really, really nice. And then the vitamin C serum, this has 20% L-ascorbic acid. So quite a high octane there. Really like this. It just goes on really smooth. It has a little bit of a tackiness to it when it first gets you know, on your skin. I do use this predominantly at night, so I'll again be rotating my serums. Don't use it every day, but I do rotate my serums. You know, I have a couple of things from The Ordinary. I have the Buffet serum from The Ordinary. I've got all these other things that I look into. So, but this is really nice. The vitamin C, again, it really works well, honestly, with the glycolic cleanser together. You know, if you're doing this in the morning and then do this at night, because both of them have that thing about brightening your skin. So definitely something to keep in mind if you want to get something with brightening of the skin. Okay, guys, so we got through all of those. I've got one more skin product to show you, and I've been talking about this probably ad nauseum, but I'm going to mention it again. It's from the Andalou, the CANNACELL pressed serum, and it's hemp stem cells. It's a small little pot like this, and honestly, the pot size kind of shook me because it was like, for what I paid, which was around $18, you get 0.45 ounces. It's not even a half an ounce, seriously. So it took me a while to get over that. You know, I was a little distressed about it. But look at this. I am almost out. And when I saw that, I actually panicked, which is a good thing. That tells me that, oh yeah, I really like this. I didn't think that I would like this as much as I like it. I really, 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 really like it. Why am I so dingy here? Hold on a second. This side? Yeah, this side. I never get my lights right. There we go. You can get a little more in there. There you go. Now you can see me. Yay. Yeah, I was like, who took all my cream? Where did my cream go? I literally looked at my husband, and then I literally asked my son to see if he helped himself, because there are times where he will raid my stash. I am not kidding you. If he has dry hands, if he has any issues with his skin, he knows Mama has the right creams and the right serums and everything. So he basically raids my stash sometimes and takes some stuff to put on his skin. So I thought, holy mackerel, he probably thinks that this is, you know, this just put your whole finger in there and take a glob and put it on your face kind of thing. And I was about to like really, you know, nail him for it, but he swears up and down that he did not touch this. So I'm taking his word for it. I think I've just used this way more than I thought I was going to use it. And I use it predominantly very small amounts. Dab it on my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, and smooth it around. I have been known to put this under my eye as well, although I do have a dedicated eye cream right now that, you know, I've been using from Cosmesis. that I've been using, and it's in my other videos, so you can, you know, look on that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back to Sprouts is where I got this, and I'm definitely going to purchase this again. Now, caveat being when I actually go out, which I'm not going out right now. But yeah, definitely in the next probably month or so, once I scrape the bottom out of this, I will definitely go ahead and get another one of these. I hate to spend that kind of money. Maybe there'll be some discount coupons. I'll look around online and see if they have any discount coupons from Andalou or anywhere else that I can get it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna bite the bullet and get, and I might get a couple of other things that they have in this skincare line. So this is the CANNACELL skincare line, and it's part of the Andalou, you know, Naturals. They have cleansers. They have a happy day cream, they call it. They have a restful or something night cream. So I might bite the bullet and maybe get one more item along with this when I go and get it or when I order it online. I'll see. If I do, I will definitely test it out for you guys, and I will definitely report back, you know, what I like or don't like about it. So obviously that'll be that. Okay, now on to nails. Oh my gosh. So the story is this. When this whole pandemic started and when we were locked in, uh, I had on some, what is it called, dip powder nails. And I finally soaked them off and I got rid of them because they were growing out. And I, you know, trimmed my nails down pretty much really, really, really short. Uh, no one was going to see them. I was in a depressive state. I think most of us can relate to that. You know, when you're first put through this kind of change, it's hard. It's really hard to cope emotionally. So I was like, I just don't want to deal with nails. I don't want to even think about what I want to do. I was really in a funk. I was really, really in a funk. So for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I think I showed you guys as I was talking to you, I had nothing on my nails. It was bare nails. I had nothing on it. I did hydrate them. I put on cuticle oil and I put on some vitamin E oil and other oils that I had around. So I did take care of my hands for, you know, about 3 weeks. And then I started getting antsy as everything. I started looking at my nails and I'm like, oh, this is making me even more down, not having anything to look forward to. So I started playing around and I just taped this video showing you guys how I changed out my nails and how I put these dip powders on and all of that. And it'll be up here. If it hasn't been already, then it will be, and I'll link it below so you can see all that. But I basically went from these strip nail polishes that I keep on hand, and they're just basically a strip that you put on and file it, and then it stays on for like a week or so. And I've been trying those. I do periodically put them on. I'm not very happy with them, and I won't go into it, but they're not my favorite. Okay. So I was at the point where, you know what, I'm going to take these off and I'm going to do something different. Well, I realized in my dip powder collection, which is very little, let me tell you, I only have about 1, 2, 3, maybe six or seven dip powder colors. Not a lot. Most of them are pinks. I have nudes and pinks. I have a white. I think I bought one, like a green one for St. Patrick's Day. I've got a blue one, but I don't have any reds. So I was like, shoot, you know, I have no reds. I have no summertime reds. I have nothing really lively. I want to do something lively. So I went ahead and went on Amazon and I ordered 2 SNS dip powders. I've got one down here only because I didn't grab the other one. I didn't feel like talking to you guys about every single one, but I can certainly tell you the name of the other one. It was, what is it? Oh shoot, now I don't know. I'll put it up here. I'll put it up here somewhere. I'll put the number and the name of it. It's some sort of you know, like a darker red. But this one, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. If I didn't know the name of this, I would name this a watermelon color, like watermelon red or something. And I am wearing it on my nails today. I'm going to show that to you. And I also have some stamping that I did. So I did some stamping on my accent fingers and on my thumbs, and I'll tell you about the plates that I use in a second. But this one is S&S, and one of the reasons I really gravitate to S&S is because they are so finely milled. Now, if you guys do dip powder, if any of you have done dip powder, you know that there are definitely different grades, let's just say, of dip powder. And the grades are based on you know, how finely milled they are. You can get some really crappy stuff online. You have to be really careful because, yeah, they'll be cheaper and all of this, but they will be a clumpy, lumpy mess when you get done with your nails. You will not enjoy the experience. I've heard some really bad horror stories on some of the activator, you know, liquid's not working right. They don't dry the nail. They are still damp and mushy. I mean, if you're gonna do your nails at home, if you're gonna invest in doing your nails the right way, I would highly suggest that you only order from a reputable company like S&S. I think Revel is another one that's really good. I've had really good experience with the Sally Beauty Salon ones that are, I think they're called Quick Dip or ASP. ASP is the brand of them. And yeah, those are the ones that I stick to. I really don't go on like Wish or AliExpress or Alibaba or any of those and get, you know, the $2 cheapo tubs, because I will probably chuck them. You know, I don't think that they're, you know, worth it. So anyway, I got this and I took a chance. I saw it online, and luckily on Amazon, the color was kind of true to what the pot is. And of course, this looks a lot lighter than on my fingers. If you look at the pot there, and then you look at my finger, you'll see that it is a lot darker. And that's true for any other powder dip. They're usually 1 to 2 shades darker on your nail, especially 2 dips of them, than what they project in the pot. So you can't really go by the exact color of the pot. I've had a very, very light, let's say green, almost like a mint green, for what it looked like in the tub, and yet it was a vibrant medium green once it was on my hand. So you really want to go with some sort of swatches if at all possible. There is an S&S store here in Atlanta. There's only one that I know of, and it's in Duluth, Georgia. And they do have those plastic swatch nails, you know, those nail tips. And they have everything pre-swatched, so you can look at the plastic and know, you know, exactly the color that it's going to present on your nails. But I'm going to try to open this up without spilling it. And hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, can you see that? Look at that color. Oh my gosh, here you go. Let me see if I can get it up here. There. Is that absolutely gorgeous? I mean, absolutely gorgeous, and so finely milled. I'm going to put the top back on because I don't want to spill it. It was just a joy to work with. And again, these are my nails right now, and they're short stubbies, I know, but they are good. And then the stamping, I'm going to show you right now the 2 stamps that I got that I used. Actually, I didn't use this one, but I do want to talk about it. This was the one that I used. It's Born Pretty, and it's BPL025 for those of you that do stamping. These are just adorable. Okay, I'm going to show it to you like that. And then hopefully this won't reflect everything on here. Paws, they have little cats, little chicks, seahorses, seagulls, and then what I loved was this second and third row, which were bunnies. There's one that looks like a little Totoro, and just really gorgeous stuff. And hopefully you can see this there. I'm hoping that you can see some of it with all the shine. Sorry guys, but that's as good as I'm gonna probably be able to get there. And I used the little Totoro, and I used this little kitty cat over here. That's on this thumb right there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn it that way. I know it's probably hard to see it there. But I just thoroughly enjoyed myself. I am not an expert at all. This was like the second time that I stamped. I use the Maniology white and the black stamping polish, which they're very pigmented, and I highly recommend them. They do not break the bank. They're very cost effective. You can go on Maniology and you can even become a member, and I think you get like a monthly box. Some of the ladies that are up on Facebook that I follow absolutely are so thrilled every month when they get their Mani box, and it usually has a theme of some sort, you know, a spring or blah blah blah, whatever, and then they get some little presents, additional little freebies. So they really enjoy it. I haven't done that yet, only because I'm almost afraid of what I might get into. I would totally enjoy it, don't get me wrong. I would totally be into like spending my money, don't get me wrong. But I could see myself going nuts, like total addiction, you know, path, where I would have like 50 plates or 100 plates to go through after, you know, like the end of the year. And to the point where I wouldn't be able to make up my mind on what I want to do with my nails. I get to the point, and I've seen this, where I have so many options. Do I do gel? What color do I do? Should I do a French tip? Should I just do one color? Should I do one color and an accent nail color? Which plates should I use? You know, all of this. You get me, right? You understand the mindset of this. So when I get ready to do my nails every like 4 weeks or 3 weeks once they start to grow out, it's a whole little scenario running in my brain for quite a long time. Almost like a day and a half before I know that I'm going to have to, or I want to do my nails. Let's say I want to do my nails on a weekend. I will start thinking about what I want to do by Wednesday. I am not joking right now, guys. That is how, and I know you nail people will understand me, right? You start to fantasize. What are the holidays that are coming up? Should I have a theme for a holiday? You know, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Easter, bunnies, pastels. Should we go with neons? You know, I'm telling you, this is how the mind is going, right? Especially when you're locked in at home. You're locked in at home. You got nothing better to do than to start looking and organizing and sorting your nail stuff. Let me tell you, I'm not on a rant or anything. I just want to let you know that. So yeah, so that's why I try to keep it as sparse as possible. Try to keep it down to like 6 or 7 colors for my dips right now. I can do a lot with it. I can do, there's some glitters, so I can sprinkle some glitters here and there. I can add some embellishments or rhinestones here and there. So I can do a lot with the colors that I have. I do a lot. I do like a lot of French tips. So I do a lot of that. I do like my pale pinks and my blushes. I do love a lot of that, especially in the summer. I might get 1 or 2 like neon-y, not neon, but brighter colors for the summer. I don't have those. But what I didn't have was the reds, so that's why I got these reds, and I just love them. Okay, the other one that I want to show you, and this is the Maniology one. So hopefully you'll see that. There you go, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I really like Maniology, the way they have, and I haven't used this yet. I was going to use it and I actually forgot to use it in my zealousness of using the other plate. But this one has like cactuses on it. It's Maniology M074, and it's got like cactuses, little roads, kind of like that southwestern theme. And it's got some bad words. Well, it's not bad words, but they kind of play on things. So it says, don't be a pea, like a thorn. And it says, pee off. And it says, the one I wanted to use was free hugs. There's another one that says, looking sharp. Instead of frickin' awesome, it says peeing awesome. Me so thorny instead of, you know what. Feeling prickly. Okay, I could say that. And I mean, it has a little bit of a, you know, sauciness to it, I would say. And I would definitely wear a couple of these. I wanted to wear the free hugs, honestly. So I'm going to, again, try to get this close for you guys there. There you go. Hopefully you see some of that. And I can definitely, you know, maybe I could go online and try to find this plate and then put a picture of it here on, you know, up here next to me here somewhere so that you guys can see it. But yeah, this was just one of the ones that I picked out from the Maniology site. I really, really, really like it. And yeah, hopefully I'll use it the next time. If I do, I'll probably put some pictures up on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you really should. I'm not saying that just to like, oh yeah, go follow me. Definitely go follow me. It's life _ according _ Maria, and I'll put it over here somewhere. And I put a lot of my little daily things that I do, things that I'm really happy about. Like when I did my nails, I put it on there. I put the, you know, as soon as I got it done, I put it on there and talked about what I used and all of that. So if you do want to keep up with my little daily behind the scenes life, definitely go check out my Instagram. I really would appreciate it. I could use, you know, the hits on it. So I think I've got everything covered. I did it. Sorry guys if it ran a little long, but I really miss you guys, and I miss talking to people. Seriously. So like when I turn on the camera, I'm starting to really want to chat with human beings, not furry animals. There's only so much you can do with furry animals. So I really enjoy being and hanging out with you guys. That's what I like, kind of feel like I feel like I'm just hanging out with you guys. So I hope you can understand that and appreciate it. I love you guys very much. Thank you again for stopping by. And if you love this video and these type of videos, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And I love, what is her name? Oh gosh. She's in dermatology. She's a young girl. Sandra something or other. I'll put her name up here. She does such a funny shtick when she goes, be sure to the subscribe button and whoosh, and she does all these things with her hair and whoosh for the thumbs up or bell or something. I really like her. She's really funny. She's really good. She's a really good skin specialist. I really watch her a lot. She recently did a let me look her up. Hang on Cassandra Bankson. Sorry, it took me a minute. Totally butchered her name. I thought it was Sandra. I'm horrible with names. Cassandra Bankson. I really, really enjoy her videos, her skincare videos. She knows a lot about ingredients, a lot about different skins. She recently, I was watching her Neutrogena video about, you know, how Neutrogena is like in the back pocket of all these dermatologists, and how they push their products and all of that. I didn't know any of this from Neutrogena. I mean, I know I use a couple of the, like I use the hydrogel and I use a couple of things from them, and I've always thought that they were very good and very reasonable in the drugstore, which she does, you know, say that they are, but she goes to town with them as far as, you know, mislabeling like their natural products were not, you know, really natural. They weren't, or, you know, whatever, organic or animal friendly and all this other stuff. Mm. Anyway, I won't ramble on. I love you guys very much. Thank you again for subscribing. Thank you again for putting up with me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!